Greetings, residents. Welcome to Talk of the Town with your supervisor, Dick Thurston, breaking up our normal approach of speaking at Carnwath because it's very inclement weather, today. So we're talking with you, from Town Hall. I want to welcome everyone to the program, and I look forward to talking with you more during the coming days, weeks, and months ahead. During our last board meeting, we issued two proclamations, one designating the month of May as Mental Health Month. I'll be talking more about that in a future program. And more importantly for today's program, we passed an important proclamation recognizing the month of May as Older Americans Month, as defined by being 65 age or older. Our seniors, basically, we start from the 50s on up, words past the 65 level. This is extremely important month for us here in Wappinger, and I'll be talking about that a little bit more in a few minutes. Also, at next Monday's meeting on the 8th of May, I'll have another proclamation relating to the Asian American Pacific Heritage Month. And this is also extremely important because of the contributions that our Asian American, Pacific American residents make, to our, community. So I look forward to talking about that in the future as well. But back to our seniors and to our Elder Americans Month. This is one that I take special interest because we have here in the town of Wappinger expanded significantly since COVID. We were well on the way prior to COVID. Our programs and the ways that we assist our seniors. And we really honor and value our seniors, our older Americans, because of the tremendous contributions that they have made to us, not just personally, but also throughout our community, and more important, continue to make throughout our town in different ways. Some are dutifully employed a second or third career. Others are volunteering their services throughout the community. And also, they're helping with folks in need. I see a number of folks also at our Meals on Wheels, helping to take food throughout the community. Wappinger is built on the strength of our seniors, as I've noted in my recent Southern Dutchess News article, as well as in the proclamation that the board passed, which is available online for anyone to take a look at. Because our seniors continue to contribute in so many ways to our economic well-being, especially because we are all living longer, healthier, and are being more productive in our older years. So this we want to continue to recognize and support. But as living representatives of our very important democracy, it was on their backs and shoulders that Wappinger became what it is, especially during the golden years of IBM growth and development. Many of our seniors were related to the IBM family and still are. But increasingly we all need, as we get older, need for some additional help and assistance. Some folks to a greater degree than others. We talk about terms such as adapted recreation. We do transportation, take seniors to other outside events. Of course, we're constantly trying to deal with the housing crisis here in Dutchess County, especially the lack of availability of affordable housing, affordable for our seniors and for our veterans, among some key groups at that level who have given so much to our society. This is what I stand for, is trying to provide even more help even more housing. Because as I talk with our older Americans and our veterans, what I constantly hear is that there is no apartment complexes that are available with housing available that they can afford. We're not talking about other types of housing. We're talking about something that perhaps they can move out of their well-established house and into a smaller area that they can effectively manage. This is what I stand for and believe very much. And then families, perhaps their children, their grandchildren can then move into their house, and certainly others with families for the school district can move in as well. So our community has to come together to support our seniors, our veterans, who are also many of whom are seniors, and we need to do this going forward. So I, as your supervisor and an older American myself, am fully dedicated to making this a reality. And in fact, here in Town Hall, and with the full support of our town board, a very active support of our town board, we are initiating a number of programs, kick off during this month of May, and every day we have some activity ongoing at our senior center. Those of you who are not members, please come on out and join the senior center activities. Become a member, and be able to participate both in our indoor, outdoor activities, our trips that we will have through the years. Right now, there's a schedule for the month of May that has a combination of training, educational programs. We have a number of guest speakers coming in to speak. And also we have entertainment programs. We have some breakfast programs, lunch programs that we are also providing to our seniors. And a lot of this is health and safety focused. So, our programs are not just for the month of May, but we'll be adding more programs throughout the year as we move forward in the months and years ahead. One of the more significant aspects, which I've been working on for a while, and now today during our meeting I'll be speaking to our seniors at 11 o'clock, has to deal with the existing facility. Myself, the town board, have been fully committed to try to help improve our senior center. And we've been working with our CPL engineers for some time. And then just recently, Councilman Casella, on behalf of the other board members and myself, along with CPL, that's our engineering firm, by the way, CPL, that initiative, we took an additional walk around the space, both inside and outside. And now today I'll be showing, for really the first time to our seniors, an initial preliminary design for the space that will build out the space and then increase the capacity significantly. We're hoping to get maybe another 50 spaces available under the fire code. But what I want to just share with you right now, and I'm going to be showing this, unveiling it really to our seniors in about 45 minutes, is this preliminary plan. And this plan is our initial conception in order to try to deal with some of the existing challenges that we have in our current center. And those challenges deal, of course, with space. The space that we have is difficult to maneuver, especially for our seniors that have some restricted abilities to move around. But also, we're going to bring the space up to full ADA compliance. We want to change the access and exit areas to make it more accessible, or certainly ADA compliant, but also to have even safer ways in the event of some emergencies, for example. I'll put it this way so you can see it from basically east to west. So if you look at the building right now, over on our east parking lot, that's the side facing the little gazebo that we have. This is really the east side, that we currently have. And basically the present facility space stops here. So what we're proposing is to expand out further the space over on this side, and this would allow for a much greater access so that our seniors don't have to go through a double jauntlet, where they come in through the current space. This is the only accessible door, and then have to come in through the existing senior center here. So what we're going to do is put a wider double door access that actually comes right off of our parking lot. So if we need more medical attention, which we do from time to time, it can be easily accessible. And then this would be an entry area, but also would be, a multi, service room. It could be activity room and a variety of things. The community room, then what we are doing is we're going to actually remove all of the encumbrances, which are basically our storage areas and office spaces, so that we will have one complete, basically unobstructed room, and put a large panel, flat panel TV here instead of the really difficult to see screen. And that would then, be able to have access. And then we also have one of the door areas converted with a ramp. This would be in the back, parking lot. What then we want to do is take the current kitchen and bathroom space and kind of flip it, so that we would then be able to have a much bigger, more functional, state-of-the-art kitchen that can be used for the various food functions and events that we have in here, with a much better range, refrigerator capability. And then we would have two ADA compliant restrooms. Currently they're as compliant as we can in this building, with also a privacy wall that would be there. Administration, Donna Lenhart would have her desk here. And then we'd move all of our storage items into one defined room space in that new area that we're going to kind of build out as we look at how we handle this. And then the design will include more space, more opportunities for our garden club. We have an amazing group of seniors that are participating actively in beautifying the grounds and growing a variety of plants. We're going to give them a lot more space as we remediate this. Also fixing up the parking lot that continues to deteriorate because we're sitting on top of wetlands. So the ground, especially with all the rain that we have, is contributing to the problems that we are experiencing in the back parking area. So this is a preliminary look. We have some elevation designs. We will not be doing this so that it's all shut down. We'll actually be able to build out in phases, such as taking the additional space, moving the wall out toward the east parking lot, and adding the features that I just mentioned. So the town board will be discussing this further because it will require more funding, from us. We'll be, going after the appropriate grant funding at both the county, state, and federal levels. There's monies that I've been exploring that are available at those different levels, and working together with our senior program that the county, Dutchess County has. So I think it's very exciting news. We're going to be getting a lot of input from our seniors themselves. What is it that they'd like to see? So again, today I'm unveiling this. I discussed it without the detail at our last board meeting. So please stay tuned, but this is an exciting chapter that our town board is fully behind, and we're really finally now putting it all together. So This is a major anchor event in our month that we're recognizing this month of May. And if you are out there and qualify for our senior center and our senior programs, please come on in and register. We're at 20 Middlebush Road, right across the street from the Wappinger Junior High, and the senior center access is over on the east side of the building. So please come on out. I look forward to seeing you real soon, and until soon, please stay safe and remain well. Thank you.